Hi, I'm Nick Martin here alongside Meredith Cass of Duke Chronicle. We're standing outside the United Center where Duke has just been ousted by Kentucky, 74-63. The score actually makes the game sound a lot closer than it was, especially in the second half. But in the first half, the game was actually a pretty evenly matched back and forth battle. A lot of that has to do with the play of an unlikely hero who is Marshall Plumlee. Heading into this game, a lot of what people were focused on was the play of the top two recruiting classes between Kentucky and Duke, how Grayson Allen, who's entered the game averaging 27 points, would fare against Kentucky's length and athleticism. But it was Marshall who kind of really stepped up tonight. He scored the Blue Devils' first 9 points. He did so mainly by scooping up offensive rebounds and just sticking them back by layup or dunk, and also got to the line a few times. The Blue Devils really depended on him in the early going, but once the Wildcats figured out that Plumlee was the only man they needed to stop, it didn't take long before Kentucky showed just what it can do on the offensive end. Now, on the other side of the ball, when we're looking at Duke's offense, like I said earlier, coming into this game, a lot was made about what the Blue Devil freshmen would be able to do against the Kentucky freshmen and the Kentucky guards. Now, Meredith, what did you see from the Duke freshmen and the Duke guards today?
Right. Well, the young Duke players really played abysmally today, to be frank with you.
Yeah.
It took nearly 18 minutes for any member of Duke's freshman class to score in the first half. And at the end of the first half, Derek Thornton was the only freshman to have scored. And on top of that, Grayson Allen could not score a single point in the first half, and it took him well into the second half to score as well. Brandon Ingram finished with 4 points. Grayson Allen finished with 6 on 2 of 11 shooting, and Luke Kennard only scored 2 points. Chase Jeter didn't score at all in the whole contest. And considering Kentucky's young players, or a few of them, were really able to step up and be lead scorers today, Duke's younger guys had to step up to notch the win, and it just didn't happen tonight.
Yeah, and that's what you said, talking about Kentucky's guards. I mean, you look, Kentucky's 3 starting guards combined for 44 points. They got 18 points out of Tyler Ulis, who played all 40 minutes and didn't commit a single turnover. He was really probably one of the most outstanding early season performances we've seen, at least through the first 3 games of this young season. Kentucky showed through its length on the inside. Allen was going up a lot, trying to drive against those guards, and was showing the ball too much and got swatted away 3 times. And that turned into 3 transition buckets and 2 and 1s for the Wildcats. Now, Duke will have a lot of problems to fix before it takes the floor again, but they only have a 2-day break before they go to Madison Square Garden to take on Virginia Commonwealth, Shaka Smart free VCU. For the first time. It'll be in MSG at 7:30 Friday. You can check back at Duke Chronicle and check with us online at Duke Basketball on Twitter and at Chronicle Sports on Twitter for all the post-game updates from tonight and all our pre-game updates from Friday's contest. From Meredith Cash, I'm Nick Martin. We'll see you Friday.